Please don't record this.
No, then how you to record me?
What are you gonna do? Kick me off? Ah, gotcha.
Say go.
Hey, I have a private jet back to Florida tomorrow. Who the fuck? I could not care less.
So for today's video, we have to talk about a literal man-child by the name of Jack Doherty, which happens to be a major multi-millionaire YouTuber that unfortunately, well, let's say fortunately for the passengers on board, he and his friends were kicked off of a Royal Caribbean cruise ship for acting like absolute idiots. We're going to go over the video today, and I do believe that it is important to look at for two primary reasons. One, as I always say, it's important to be careful about who it is that you sail with. Birds of a feather flock together, and while this man Jack wasn't the initial person that was causing all the ruckus, the fact that he sailed with his friends that did cause a bunch of trouble does speak volumes. And also, number two, this guy is the reason a lot of people don't like the term influencer. I don't call myself an influencer for that very reason, because it tends to be associated with pretty bad or potentially obnoxious people that don't care about anybody that they are potentially harming or hurting, or they are just downright fake people. Now, just to give you a little context before we go into the video, Jack Doherty's big claim to fame initially started when he was on the Dr. Phil show after he took a car joyriding. When somebody confronted him, he would use his bodyguard as a defense.
Go.
Where we at? What? Little bro, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, bro? Yeah. Yeah.
Also, even more recently, he was involved in a car accident that he caused. He was in one of his exotic cars, speeding in the rain while he was streaming online, texting, and when he finally got into the car accident, the only thing that he was worried about wasn't his friend that was also injured sitting next to him in the passenger seat. He cared about his car and continued to make sure he gathered content for his social media platforms.
Oh! Oh! No! No! No!
Oh fuck.
No! Watch out! Watch out!
Oh.
Fuck. Open the door! Open the door! Open your door! We're locked in here!
Now, I showed you those video clips just to give you a little context, an idea of who Jack Doherty is. That way, hopefully, when I tell you that he is an absolute horrible human being, you understand what I'm talking about. Now, let's go ahead and get into the main topic here, him getting kicked off of Royal Caribbean's Allure of the Seas.
Alright, guys, so it's
All right,
day
here we go.
3 of the cruise, and what are we about to do, McKinley?
About to leave the cruise because we have to.
Yeah, the only reason we were here was because Julian and Michelle invited us on the cruise because it was Julian's birthday, and that's why we got on the cruise ship. And Julian and Michelle got kicked off of the cruise ship this morning, so yeah.
We woke up to literally banging on the door, and then Julian said that apparently guest services or whatever banging on his door.
Yeah,
so
there was like
done.
5-10 like people that worked here with body cams outside of the room this morning, like getting them out of the room, and like they were just coming in and out of the room, like talking to us. Like we were just trying to figure out what to do. It was insane. There was so much going on
I'm
this morning.
sure
we had
this
to
is
deal
what
with,
happens
but,
when you act up.
Yeah, I mean, now we're about to head off the cruise ship because our friends already got kicked off.
Please don't record this.
No, then how you to record me?
What are you gonna do? Kick me off?
That's so childish, man. So childish.
Ah, gotcha.
I didn't even get kicked off, guys. My friend got kicked off. Let's go. But yeah, he crashed out at the casino last night. He, I guess, lost a little bit of money. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I did too. But I didn't crash out that hard, you know. It was a light crash out, right? Tell him. That was nothing compared to Julian, right?
Kind of just walked off.
Yeah, I just walked off. I just smacked the that I lost. I had a tower of chips, and I lost it all. I was like, boom, slapped the chips and turned around, and then I don't know. I just kept walking, and they were like, "Hey, were they mad?"
Nah.
Good.
Well, that's not obnoxious at all, is it?
You're like, sorry.
Because I was so nice in the whole and I've never lashed out, and they were literally saying how respectful I was and how my friends should be more like me. And then 5 minutes later, I crashed out.
Well, in case you guys are wondering how he makes his money,
It was so funny, though.
he has an
But
OnlyFans.
Julian
People buy
crashed out,
videos
bro.
and pictures to see this man
Back up the stairs,
naked, by the
came
way,
back
and he
down
also
the
manages
stairs.
OnlyFans accounts for other
Julian
women.
like already got banned from the casino for crashing out, and then went
Not
back
hating, by the way,
upstairs,
it's
then
just
came back down.
a little strange for me, a
to
little
talk
strange.
Way more. He changed his outfit, got caught again, and then just said, because he was banned. And he was like, yeah, I'll slap the off your face. You're a
Wow.
And yeah, now he's off the ship, so we're about to all have to go off the ship. And yeah, we have to book another hotel, flights, and disembark from the cruise ship. So we're saying goodbye. We're off.
And nobody quote me on this. I believe this is a royal loft suite. Those typically cost around anywhere between 10 to 12, sometimes 15 grand for even a 3-4 day cruise. Not to mention even a week. It goes up higher than that.
Potty trained before you go on a cruise ship. You know what I'm saying, bro? I am so mature and potty trained, guys. I didn't get banned. I didn't get kicked off. I'm the one that stayed on.
You gotta say you're mature. You're probably not, by the way.
I'm the only one that like hasn't gotten serious trouble. Everyone has, but like it obviously all gets blamed on me because like I'm like the main guy, whatever. So they all just.
Well, you brought him here.
You want to not do anything, but yeah.
It's always important to do. Wipe your camera. Nobody likes a foggy or blurry camera.
What's up, man? Off this room, bro. This room's cooked. Has no privacy. See, we come out here.
I can agree with him on that. I can't imagine being in a room like that.
Can't really do drugs out here. You can't do shit.
Not the drugs, but yeah, there's no privacy whatsoever.
We're in the Bahamas. It's like 4 o'clock. We have not stepped off the ship. The ship leaves at 5:30. And yeah, we're about to head off the ship and fly back home in 2 days. So, or tomorrow. I think tomorrow. But yeah, it's been a fun time while we've been on the cruise, but I think our time's come to an end because the birthday boy crashed out, and now we have to leave. But it's fine.
You know we have to do the flights and hotel to get off.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just showing you guys this entire video clip so you understand this kid's mentality, man.
And yeah, we don't have a boat.
So immature.
But yeah, I crashed out on McKinley yesterday. McKinley crashed out on me. There's been so much crashing out on this boat that I think it's just time for us to all step up. But we love each other.
I love you.
It's been a crazy 3 days. The 3 days is really all we need of a vacation because
no,
it doesn't turn into a vacation. It just turns into a crash outcation. Like we have a house of crash outs back at home in Florida. And we just all of a sudden decided to turn into crash outs. We're a group of crash outs now.
Wow.
Let's get because we have to go to guest services and a request from customs to disembark on the cruise ship.
we're immigrating.
Oh, see, yeah, I'll take it back right. Take the.
Because if they don't have the tags on them, they're not gonna come off the boat, right?
Probably not.
All right, so camera bag as well. I can grab it.
All right, let's skip to when he gets kicked off. This is the last group of people you want visiting your room.
My name is Ivan, security officer.
Oh, hi.
We are wearing body camera to record our discussion.
Oh, nice.
How are you guys?
How are you?
Everything fine?
Yeah, everything's fine.
We'd like just to ask
This is
you-
like a different
A
ship.
few moments later.
Oh, I think it is a different ship. So I'm confused now. Did he get kicked off of 2 different cruise ships? This is like one whole clip.
Hey, I have a private jet back to Florida tomorrow. Who the fuck? I could not
Wow.
care less. You guys have to get 24 hours on that shit to get home. I got an hour flight on a PJ. I can bring
What a flex. This is the definition of little man syndrome, by the way. I'm not a big guy, but come on now. I don't act like this.
Are you kidding me? Sorry. I can bring a on a PJ. Yo, let's go. What?
Childish.
I'll crash out one by one. Who wants to? Come on.
Okay, so now I'm just a little confused. I'm not sure if he got kicked off of just Allure of the Seas or an MSD ship, but I guess the worst case scenario is that he got kicked off of both ships, and I guess whenever he goes on a cruise ship, he has a reputation for causing drama and getting kicked out. And then once he gets kicked off and has to disembark, he then brags about how he has a private jet and he can take whatever he wants. Guys, just please understand when I tell you that all of us content creators and YouTubers and commentators, we are not all the same. There are people out there like this that think that they are above everybody else, that because they are I guess, successful and they have some money, that they can treat people how they want, they can act how they want, and no matter what type of consequences come to them, with the exception of maybe jail, it really doesn't matter, and they can just turn it into more potential content. So 2 takeaways here. Don't ever be like this man, Jack Doherty. It doesn't matter how much money you have, how much fame or you think you have, how much notoriety or reputation you may have in a certain area. You are still a person, a human being at the end of the day, and regardless, what you have at this point in time can get taken from you at literally any point in time. So first of all, humble yourself. I've been on many cruises and I've seen a lot of people that run around with big heads and look down on everybody else. To me, it's absolutely disgusting and obviously disrespectful. Number 2, be very careful about who you decide to go on a cruise and vacation with. I said this earlier in the video, because yes, even on a cruise, you may have a friend that decides to act up and get a little crazy. There is the potential, especially if you guys are staying in the same cabin or traveling together, that if they end up getting kicked off, there is a chance that you yourself might get kicked off. So you want to avoid that at all costs. But anyway, that is my video for today. Of course, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Hit that like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't already. As usual, I love and appreciate every single one of you. I'll see you later. Take it easy.